Okay, let me just make sure things. Okay. All right, everybody, welcome back. It's been a while again. We are going to be reviewing today a stash of products, just two little items that I have. For my recording device, my microphone, I'm using my audio driver, the microphone and the laptop itself. And then for the video device, I'm using my external webcam. Now, why do you guys need to know this? You might be wondering. Well, because I'm going to be stepping away from the computer to show you footage of how this is going to work. So I'm going to turn on my camera now to enable to kind of show you the first product that we're going to be working with today. Just a sec. Looking at here. All right, here we go. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Hold on. All right, looking at this product right here. I might need to get some light going in here. So hold on one sec. If you can see that better, hopefully you can. This is the Nintendo Switch. Yep, I got myself a Switch a few weeks ago. It's a used one, so you could probably tell it's a bit. It has a couple of scratch. Oops, sorry, right there. Oh my god. But this is a Nintendo Switch right here. It's quite nice. This is just the tablet. I already have a game in there. We'll probably be experimenting with one or two games once I show you the other product that I have with it, which is kind of sitting behind the computer. But here's the Switch right here. Turns on. Okay, let me switch hands with this. I was playing super. For one thing, you'll tell this isn't Spanish visually, but I know my way around the system a little bit. So I know I'm in the news app right now. So okay. Hopefully you can see that right there. Now we're on the home screen. Now you might be wondering, how do you use the Switch? How are you supposed to maneuver the controls, or how are you supposed to maneuver this if you don't see any controllers attached on both sides? Well, the controllers, the Joy-Con controllers for the console, are actually just sitting down here below me. So I'm going to take the right controller first. I'm going to attach it right there. And you can see this is the right Joy-Con. And then the left Joy-Con will be sitting here on this rail. Let me take it as well, just to show you. Let me put the Switch down real quick. Here's the left Joy-Con. Here it is. Let me switch sides again. All right. Here's the console again with the right Joy-Con. Now I'm going to describe to you the right Joy-Con. I'm going to put the left Joy-Con on first. I'm going to lift the Switch and kind of hold it. Slide it in. There we go. So on the left Joy-Con, which is what I'm holding off of right now, you have the left analog stick, L, Z, L. Then you have up, down, left, right, and then a minus key. And then on the right Joy-Con, you have the same thing, up, down, left, right on the analog stick. Oh, and it was drifting a little bit. So, but then you have A, B, X, Y, and then a plus button, plus a home button. And then on the left Joy-Con, you have a capture button. So that's to take a picture. That's to take a screenshot of your gameplay or whatever's going on screen. Here's some games. So you can tell I was playing Super Smash Brothers right there. Okay. Now, flipping to the back of the console, I'm going to turn this back off again. You can see that there are buttons to take the Joy-Cons off. That's how you take them off correctly. You don't just rip them off. And as you probably be able to tell if I went too hard on this thing, this switch is has kind of had some wear to it. So the left Joy-Con has not been used correctly, but it's still in good shape for the most part. So I'm going to hold in the button and you're going to see that I lift off on this right here. That's the right Joy-Con out. I'm going to do the same thing with the left Joy-Con, taking it out correctly, that is. I'm going to set those two over there to the side. Now I'm going to show you the other product that we're going to be working with today. It comes in this plastic bag and it's from GameStop, so yeah. This is a pre-owned Nintendo Switch dock. I'm going to turn off my camera real quick. I'm going to set it up on the computer real quick. And actually, I'm going to probably turn it back on in just a little bit. Lift up the thing here. All right. I'm going to turn it back on so you can get a better view of the dock of the. So here it is. The price tag's there. I don't know if GameStop puts their address on it, so I'm not going to really show the label. But here's the thing. Now, this is a pre-owned one, so I did immediately already find a fault with this. And that is that here's the dock. It's just this box, but that is that this little back corner right here is chipped. It's broken. And that's because I think someone tried to jam in their cables. So it obviously did not work correctly and thoroughly the way it was supposed to. Now, the Nintendo Switch just fits in here like this. It fits right here in the dock. What? What? I don't think so.
Why? All right.
Anyways, there was my brother. But the Switch fits right here in the dock, and it's really, really nice sitting in there. Now you might be wondering, how does it sit in there? If you look thoroughly, take the camera off again, but if you look thoroughly right in that dock right there, there's this button that I'm going to hold down right there, and then you can actually see, if you have vision, you can see there's a USB-C port in there. And then you can see there's two other little prongs right there on the side. That's what holds the two connectors on the right and left hand sides of the Switch in. So there's the USB-C port, and there are the prongs right there. There's one to the right, and then there's one to the left. So now we're going to actually see the Switch go into action with the dock. So it just slides in right there, and you're going to see that it does push down in it, and right there. Sits real nicely in there. And you can still see the Switch fits quite nicely in there. I mean, it kind of does tilt itself from left to right a little bit, but that's normal. I'm going to turn this thing off again, the camera, so that way I can safely set this thing up on the TV, and I'm actually going to walk over there right now with the dock. TV. So I might have to move my computer again. So come over here. Now, I'm going to use the cable that came with this, although I already have an HDMI cable. So what I'm going to do with my current HDMI cable is I'm going to plug it into the back of my Wii U. And then I'm going to take it off the TV. Now we're going to go to the bag over here. Here's the HDMI cable, and it's actually rubber banded, so you no need to see that. Maybe it's hard to take this thing off. One sec. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm doing this correctly. I'm not sure. I don't want to break the rubber band either. Okay. One sec. Okay. Beautiful. Pretty nice long cable. Okay, there's the HDMI cable. Here are my Joy-Cons for my Switch. I'm gonna take out the power adapter, which is also rubber banded. So let me set the webcam back on the computer. Just adjust it so that it is the way it needs to be. There we go. I'm gonna take off the power adapter's rubber band as well. Okay, this is gonna be a bit harder to take off. This one I'm gonna have to like scrub with my fingers. I really don't want to have to, I don't want to break the band. So I think what I'm going to do, let me pull the adapter, the wall plug in, so that way I can safely remove the plug. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is gonna break. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm not breaking it. Same thing I did with the other one. Okay. That took forever. Now I'm going to go back up to the front, and I'm going to take this cable, this power cord, plug it into the wall outlet. Way down there. Way down there. I'm going to remove the GameCube, which is the one I had plugged down there. Plug in this one. And okay. I'm going to bring the webcam back up to the front and show you how this all fits. And my TV is already turned on. Okay, here's the cable. I have it in my left hand. Right, not really the safest way to hold things right now, but it's okay. Here's the HDMI cable. It kind of just fell out or fell over in my right hand, and I'm stripping over a bunch of cords. Ooh, okay. So I don't know what you're seeing right now. Let me move the computer. Just tilt it over. Okay. Now, looking at the dock. And you're looking at thing in a weird angle, so that's all right. Take the switch off. Now, one thing you'll also notice about this dock, since it's pre-owned, the cover comes off. That's fine, I guess. I don't know. Although they really don't want you doing that. Now, the HDMI cable only goes in one way, so I'll save that for last. However, I'm going to plug in the USB cable first. USB Type-C. This thing has 3 ports on the back. It has the USB-C closest to you, then it has HDMI, then it has an Ethernet port. I'm going to plug in the USB-C and it can go in any way. Then I'm going to take my HDMI cable and I'm going to make sure that I'm holding it correctly. So I'm thinking that, yeah, it goes in like this. And that's all really I need to do, except, well, I also need to connect it up to the TV, which is way over there. Where's my finger? Camera frame. Okay. I don't think we're that far from the TV, but I'm still going to move the computer once again. I'm just going to move it a little bit closer. There we go. So that way we can kind of get a better angle. I'm actually move it a little bit more to the right. There we go. Okay. Now let's take this thing and I'm going to plug it into where the other HDMI cable was. There we go. I'm going to set it up again. Throw that cable back there. I'm going to put the switch on here. I'm going to place the right way. There we go. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to get my Joy-Cons, which I left over there in the back, so you can still see the TV. And there it is. It's up on the TV. Beautiful. Now, so you can see I was playing Super Smash Brothers right there. Now, I'm going to lower it back down here to the computer. I'm going to show you some gameplay of Smash. I'm warning you, though, it's in Spanish, so you might not understand what's going on here. If you can see the gameplay, cool. If you can't, then well, oh well. Okay, so I'm going to press home. Now, you can tell I changed my menu music. I changed to that of Brawl. Okay, there we go. But this is not Brawl. This is Ultimate. But I'm going to use one of the characters that's in Brawl. So I'm going to use Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Okay, we're going to play as Donkey Kong. And then I'll show you some footage here. Let's start. And let's see what we got going here. Okay. It appears to be going just fine. So just move around the place. A works, B works, X works, Y works. Triggers work, bumpers work, everything works. Home. Now, one thing you cannot do is go up, like you cannot just use your Joy-Cons attached to your Switch while it's attached to the TV. That's not how this is. That's not how this works. See, they don't work like that. This is not a Switch Lite, so you can't just up and use them like that. Okay. Okay, I think the Switch is lagging and acting up right now, so I'm going to take the game card out. I'm going to put in a different game. You're going to see me for just a second. I'm going to get through here real quick, and I'm going to put my game card back into where it fits into its spot. You can still see the TV, I think. Here's the game. Okay, it's right here. Let's show a little bit of footage going here with this game. We'll see what it is in just a sec as soon as I put it in there. Now, if I can find my Joy-Cons, which I left them over there in the back. There they are. It's loading up. Now, I'm not sure if there's actually a display, if there's working, but its audio is working fine. So, yep, there it is. Mario Party Superstars. So we're doing single player mode, one player, online mode. Well, start. Okay, so we're gonna look at the introduction and we're gonna kind of just get started here. Okay. You can see that okay? I hope you can. Okay, I don't know if the cam is lifted up to its max. Yeah, it is. Yep, there it is. Okay. Now that it's working, it's doing what it's supposed to. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Almost done and almost ready to load. Now you can tell the Joy-Cons will vibrate a little bit. Title screen music I changed. I don't know how you did it. I don't remember how I did that. But there it is, Mario Party Superstars for Nintendo Switch. It's looking very good. Alright. It says press SL and SR to start. That's what we're going to do right now, SL and SR. And we're highlighted over the party mode, the pipe. So we're today on that. Because that's where I was in last. And I think that's what this does, is it highlights over where you were in last, so it's asking, okay, so it's turn the party mode menu. I want to continue party. Now I'm going to show you where I last left off on this. We'll play around on Woody Woods. And I was playing as Donkey Kong in this one, so yeah. And you can tell I basically changed a lot of things on here. So I'm not using the new music for this. I'm using the older one from the N64. I think you changed the position of the star, the Toadette. Oh, chance time theme. Yep. That's what this is. Okay. Now I also got an adapter that is supposedly meant to allow me to connect my Xbox controller. Now I tested it out directly with the Switch with a link cable, but it did not work. It didn't like it. Let me pull it out. I left it in my Mario Party Superstars box just for, safekeeping. And the dock actually does have 2 USB ports. On the left-hand side. I'm gonna go connect this up while Mario is doing his thing over there. It's Yoshi's turn. I'm not sure how you're supposed to. There you go. There's my backpack. It's not my turn quite yet. Here's the joypad. Now it's my turn, so I'm gonna play this. Hey, I got it. All right, cool. So I got the star. Cool. Now it's looking for the new position of the star. Now you might be hearing the star sound twice. That is because I pressed my Y button on my controller to show you where to play the star again, just so it kind of goes through twice. Minigame time. Here we go. Let's see what we get. There's a minigame. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do well on this base. Okay. I'm gonna just move around the place. A works, B, X, Y, triggers, bumpers, they all work. They all just seem to work quite nicely. Okay. Now this is just a practice mode. This is not the official play. Play. So you hit plus or minus to start. Yep. Oh, I'm playing a Mario Party 4 minigame? If you guys want to actually see these minigames in real time, I suppose I could do a screenplay of these using my emulator, using my Dolphin emulator, and it'll work just fine. Okay. Mario one. Okay. I'm gonna just stop right there for right now. Up, up. So up, A, home. Close that for now. I'm gonna go to controllers and sensors. Change grip order. I'm gonna grab my Xbox controller. And we'll see, because maybe I wasn't even doing it correctly earlier or before when I did it before. So I'm not positive that this will work, but we'll see. 2, 3. Uh-huh. Okay. So I think what you want to do is you want to hold the button till it vibrates. And then you know that it's ready. Okay. So if I can fault find with this, I might be able to. Or my batteries are probably down right now. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna go to the back and see if I can just like get my case, my battery, well, my charging cable, or this sec. There's my heads. There goes another headset I have. Okay. Grab this. There's my battery wire. I wouldn't advise doing this, but I think it's the only way of going with the cable, with the controller. I'm gonna plug it into the dock. I don't think it'll work like this, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, put it into, we'll lift up the dock just a little bit so I can figure out how to plug it in. So I'm going like that, so it goes in the other way. See if it wants to connect. I'm pretty sure. Nope. Yeah, okay. So I'm putting it in pairing mode and I'm going to try to connect it up to switch. Okay, it vibrated. Unless if I put the wires or if I attach the USBs in the wrong connectors, which you might have, I think you have to attach it into the lower USB, but I'm not for sure on that. And there goes the Xbox controller. So I'm not for sure with this, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and yeah. So will not work with this particular adapter because I think they updated the APIs on this. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have gotten the adapter too, or whatever. At least it still works. Now, and if you are gonna put the, if you are gonna actually at least have the stuff attached correctly, at least open the flap and open the flap on the dock and like learn how the cables will attach correctly. Don't just like start jamming in the cables because that's how things break. See, like now my cables are firmly attached in there. They wouldn't break. Like nothing won't break right now. Okay. Okay, come back over here. here and find my Joy-Cons. Find those. Here's the rubber bands that things came with. Probably won't need that anymore. Okay, I'm not even sure where I left these things, so. Okay, whatever. I find them, but yeah. Oh, there they are. There we go. Oh, okay, now I remember. You can't just, okay. You probably have to trigger. Okay, no, that doesn't work either. You have to connect it with the triggers, and that's not. There we go. Well, hey, at least this works. Okay, so it powers back up. And hey. Oh, that's cool. So okay.
Notifications. Notifications. Trigger crack now. So got some vitamin T. Sign. Summer torch here. Sea shell. Find the sea shell's hidden class of questions and exchange them for items to complete the fun scheme.
There we go. There we go. And the controller the controller was just sitting there vibrating. Like whatever. I don't know, my voiceover is just randomly blurting out right now. But there we go. Here, there's controllers and sensors right there. Each recorder shuts these off for a little bit. Shuts these off again. And yeah, right there. Player one, player two. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do then with that other controller. Okay. Player one. Again, I'm just going to do both controllers as player one. Okay. I'll figure that out later then. But yeah, I'll see if I can figure that out, but I'll talk to you guys later. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.